EGM Network.
Welcome to the Laurie Davis Show, where it's all about the amazing lifestyle on our Treasure Coast. And here's your host and realtor for life, Laurie Davis.
Hello, and welcome to the show. We are so excited to be here today. It's that time of year in Vero Beach. For those of you, I always say, welcome to the Laurie Davis Show. I am Laurie Davis, your realtor for life. I work with Dale Sorensen Real Estate. Been a year, and 20 years now I'm celebrating with Dale Sorensen Real Estate. Thank you very much. This month is my 20th anniversary. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you. But people wonder, what is she talking about? What is the Laurie Davis Show? Well, what we talk about here is we talk about lifestyle. Because after selling real estate in this beautiful little town and living here for 25 years, you realize that people can live anywhere they want in the state of Florida. But there's one place, Vero Beach, Indian River County, that is so unique. And there's a reason why, and that's because of all the wonderful things that happen in this county. It's very different. I grew up in South Florida. I've lived in Tampa. I would never live in Orlando. No, I'm sorry, but I'm just saying, like, there are places to live in the state of Florida, and this is one of the places that's very, very unique. And we celebrate that here on the Laurie Davis Show. Now, Indian River County, at this time of year, for those that are new to town, whether you're visiting or you've moved here in the last year or so, last couple years, this is called season for us. So January through Easter is high season, okay? There's always seasons, like everybody has seasons on the calendar, but this for us is when all of the events start happening. A lot of fun things go on, and I always talk about a few of them, but the one that we're focusing on today is going to be the 35th annual Frog Leg Festival in Fellsmere, Florida, which is just an amazing event. It's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday this weekend, and that's 15, 16, 17, and 18 of January. So you can start on Thursday night. And I thought it was really cool because I went on the website and it said food is from 4 to 8 on Thursday and Friday. And the festival is 4 till 11 because they have entertainment. So they might close down the food things, but there's still music and things going on, rides and whatever. Saturday and Sunday, obviously, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Sundays, 11 to 6. So Fellsmere Frog Leg Festival, we got lots of information on that, but that's my first item that I wanted to mention today because that's what our entire show is about, the Frog Leg Festival. We've got the Garden Fest is coming up, the Garden Club of Vero Beach. That is February 7 and 8 at Riverside Park. This is vendors, native plants, trees, tropicals, garden items, lectures, food, crafts, raffle, all under the park's oak trees. So those ladies are coming on in a couple of weeks. Cindy, I just booked them today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've got Karen Fatlin and Barbara Russell coming in. I love those ladies. They're so fun. They're great. But we love the Garden Fest.
Yeah.
So like I said, so you got Frog Leg Festival, that kicks off. Then we got Garden Fest. And then the next one that I want to talk about, Riverside Theater. So everything's going on. The theater's going. We've got The Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder.
It was fabulous.
Did you see it? Oh, I can't wait. I'm so happy when you go see them. Tell me. Tell us. Tell all of us.
It is so crazy. One guy plays like 8 parts.
Oh, really?
He's phenomenal. He is phenomenal. It is unbelievable. All I did was laugh.
You did.
That's all I did was laugh. The premise of it is so great. And the staging, the backdrop and all that, incredible.
Did you see it?
I haven't seen it yet, but I heard it was amazing. Like, I want to go see it.
I want to introduce Susan Adams because I'm like, when people start nodding in the back, I'm sorry. Susan Adams, she is the president of the Fellsmere Frog Leg Festival this year. She's our guest today. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Sometimes I like wait, but for guests that are like, yeah, I'm like, all right, let's talk. Let's bring this in. But Cindy, you loved it. It's a must see.
Oh, you have to go see it.
Oh, I can't wait.
You have to go see it.
That's going to be great.
Oh my! And the one,
I love this.
The one guy, the parts that he played, he was so excellent, and you don't know that it's him in the next part unless you read the playbill.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, he plays like 8 parts. I think I'm telling you the right thing because I kept seeing his name in the playbill. I'm like, that's him, that's him, that's him.
That's the same guy.
It's the same guy, but he doesn't look at or show it around. You got to go.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Go.
All right. Well, we've got definitely a thumbs up to The Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. That's at the Riverside Theater. Now, they do matinees, so you can go and see it, in the afternoon, or you can do the evening shows, which are 8 o'clock. And again, this is when Vero Beach is really cranking. We've got great theater, we've got music, we've got festivals, we've got all those things. And they also do music in the Loop. So even if you're not going in the theater on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night, bring a cooler, bring your chairs, sit outside. There's music playing. It's just, it's the vibe is just so wonderful and so small town, don't you think?
So I have to say this. We went Friday night and the music was playing, so we sat out for like
until the show started.
Until the show.
Right.
And then we went in. It was incredible.
That's what I'm saying.
One thing I will say is it is a longer play. So just if you go at 8:00, no, you're not getting that. It's 9:30.
No, that's
but
okay.
All you do is laugh.
That's it.
Yeah,
Well, yeah. If you're having a good time, the time doesn't seem so long. Do you know what I mean? I mean, unless you've got a bedtime schedule, but no. And then always talking about the Vero Beach Theater Guild. They're doing Taming of the Shrew.
Yeah.
We love the Theater Guild. Those are your locals. Those are the people. They're literally just people in town that love the theater, love to be acting, love to get up on stage, and their productions are just fabulous. They're so organic. And they're genuine, and we love to support them. So, Taming of the Shrew, did you see that one?
I haven't seen it, but you know what? You can try out because I did read in a couple of the newsletters.
Of course you can.
Just
Anybody
go over
can.
there, and they say what your part you're kind of looking for, or just say you're open for a part.
I know.
I was thinking about doing that.
You should.
I might do that.
You should.
Totally. I might.
Any one of us can.
Yeah.
I don't have the time.
I don't
if I
either,
wasn't
but
working, I'd go over and mess around. I'd give it a shot.
Right, yeah.
I tried that once or twice in my life.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got a lot of energy, but I'm not sure I can be someone else. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, no.
Get into character.
Yeah, do that. You can do that.
Yeah, okay.
I went to Burt Reynolds back when I was FAU.
That's right, you did.
And it was phenomenal. I loved it. I got
Yes.
the bug. I did.
Yeah.
I haven't done it.
See, because
I got the bug.
you know mentally what you need to do to
Yeah.
get into that character.
Yeah.
I'm not educated in that manner, but maybe we can talk about that over a glass of wine. One day.
Right.
Not now. I'm
Not
too
now.
busy. Anyway, we always get a beverage from Chef Scott at Citrus Grill House. We love them. They are a sponsor for our adult beverage. And today, in honor of the Frog Leg Festival, the Fellsmere Frog Leg Festival, it's kind of a greenie. It's a light greenie, but it's a sour apple teeny.
Oh.
I said it is the Frog Leg Festival. It is absolutely delicious.
It's very good.
Yeah.
It's at Citrus Grill House, 1050 Easter Lily Lane. We love this restaurant. It's right there at Humiston Park. It's on the ocean. So if you go there, you can eat lunch or dinner there, right on the ocean. It's fabulous. You can sit outside and you can see the ocean, smell the ocean breeze. Inside, we love the bar. I mean, the food is great. If it's not fresh, they're not serving it. He's getting fresh fish every day. He's cutting it from a big old piece of fish to make it the fish that you're going to get on your plate that night. We love it. Staff is amazing. Go over and see Citrus Grill House. Tell them Laurie Davis sent you from the Laurie Davis Show. Okay, our guest today is Susan Adams. She's the president of the Fellsmere Frog Leg Festival, and we are happy to have her the 35th year of the Frog Leg Festival. Congratulations. Thank you for coming to the show.
Of course.
We love having you here.
We love
Appreciate
to
it.
talk frogs.
Yeah, I know. I know. Well, and, okay, so I have to have a shout out to Maria Morgan. Maria Morgan is a teacher. She was a teacher for 20 years at St. Helens Catholic School. Maria's deathly afraid of frogs. She doesn't like frogs on posters. We drove home from Gainesville down to 75, and Geico had like frogs or something. I know it's a lizard, but there was a frog one too.
Yeah.
And she couldn't even stand to look at the frogs.
Oh,
So
wow.
I don't know if, Maria, this is for you, baby. We're going to get you over that frog thing. But today we are celebrating the frogs, and we love you, Maria Morgan, even with your frog fear. So tell me, the question is, we need to know, and I wrote it down, so I don't want to miss it. Susan, tell us about the first year and being on the Today Show, the Fellsmere Frog Leg Festival. It's a great story.
Yeah. So the first year we started out, and the festival was just supposed to be like a community fish fry. You were raising money for youth recreation. There wasn't a funding source in town. So my mom and a couple of her friends decided they were going to have a frog leg festival. So
This is 1990.
This is 1990. So they made shirts. They made up some games, but they made shirts. And the original shirt was a frying pan with 3 frogs dancing in it. That was the shirt.
Okay.
And it said Fellsmere Frog Leg Festival. So at the time, Al Roker was doing the weather on the Today Show. and you could send him shirts, and he would wear all these different shirts.
Oh, cool.
You know,
I
just like
forgot that.
the cool different shirts.
Yeah.
So they sent him one of the shirts. And he wore it then of course he wore it and then had this whole big conversation about where's Fellsmere, what's a Frog Leg Festival, this is like so cool and unique. And that is how everybody found out about the Frog Leg Festival.
Right.
So when they opened that Friday, they really weren't expecting, because when we started, it was only 3 days, and they really weren't expecting a lot of people to come. So they opened, and this is before Facebook and all that stuff too.
Sure.
So you didn't know what traction you were getting.
Right.
So they opened the festival, and the next thing you know, all these people start pouring into town. And I mean, 512 from I-95 is a 2-lane road.
Right.
And the interchange was much smaller then.
Right.
So they ended up having to call Florida Highway Patrol out to direct traffic because they were causing a traffic jam. It was backing up on 95.
I love that story.
That's kind of how we got started. And actually, some of the committee members, of course, they didn't think it was going to be a big deal. So they had gone to town. They went to Vero. They went to the movies. And
where are get home?
Yeah,
get
and
back.
well, that was before cell phones too. So
that's right.
So they had pagers. So they were paging them to come back. But anyway, it was a huge success from the first day.
Yeah.
We ran out of frog legs. They had 400 pounds to start, and they thought that was going to last them the 3 days. So the 400 pounds didn't even last them the whole full
One
night.
day.
Yeah. So my mom and her friends, they send me and my sister around town and tell us, well, first they gave us a list of people that they thought might have frogs in their freezer. And then they told us to stop at anybody's house that had an airboat and ask them if they had frogs or if they would go frogging. Yeah. And so the call went out to the community, and all the guys went out that night, and they went out the next 2 nights frogging for the festival. And that was the first year. So it's totally a huge community event. The community has always historically been behind it. And it's so much more than just the committee, that does it. But that's the first year. It was kind of like, from there,
I didn't realize it was year one.
Year one.
And then, you know what? I love the story about going around to visiting houses and airboats and frogs. It's like loaves and fishes.
Yes,
I'm
exactly.
sorry. This is really what it is.
Yeah.
And it's so organic. It's so, it's so, these are the people that are like, absolutely, I'm going out tonight.
We got 5 pounds
I'm not coming
here.
back till I got it.
Yeah, we got 5 pounds here, 10 pounds there. And then, it was like, the airboat, you could just see them all going out to the marsh. So it was really cool the way it all happened. And, now here we are 35 years later, and it's so much bigger than we ever anticipated it to be. Yeah,
that's amazing. Now, and it is significant. It's about the community, the fundraising.
Yes.
Tell us about where the money goes and what is it all going for?
So all the money that we raise goes back into youth recreation in the city of Fellsmere and the surrounding area. Still,
because that was what it was originally about, right?
Yep.
Youth
and
recreation.
we still do that. So we've been able to put $2 million back into the city.
Wow!
And we like to say we're supporting the kids one frog leg at a time.
Exactly. One leg at a time.
But like this year alone, we gave $250,000 to the city of Fellsmere to renovate as a match to one of the grants they'd received to renovate the senior league baseball field. We've purchased scoreboards, equipment, all sorts of stuff, renovated basketball courts, all sorts of stuff over the years. And then we also support Fellsmere Elementary. So we donate every year to their music, art, and PE classes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then all of our volunteer groups, which are mainly kids, youth groups. So 4-H, the band at the high school, the softball team, football team, all those kinds of things. We donate to those groups as well and support what they're doing.
It's just an amazing, and I think it's very exciting out there at this time of year, isn't it? There's this whole energy. Yep. And Fellsmere's growing. It's evolving. I've been here 25 years. I mean, it's not 35, but I've been close, and watching all of the things that are happening. Now, there's more activities out there than just eating frog legs and alligator tail is the other thing, right?
Correct.
Those are the two big things. Of course, there's all the carnival food.
Right.
But what else do you guys have going on out there?
So, we have the rides, the carnival rides, and we have entertainment all weekend. We usually try to get a lot of local entertainers. So we have Johnny Depp, Cat Woods. We have Chemistry. We have Penny Creek Band. That's all on our website. But so we have those rolling throughout the weekend. But I can tell you that the one group that brings out the most people entertainment wise is the Fellsmere Elementary Drum Club.
Oh, yes.
So they do the little drums, and they're just so cute and amazing. So they come out and play.
Do we know when they're playing?
They play on Saturday from 3 to 4.
Saturday from 3 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's the number one entertainment that everybody wants to see. It's the Fellsmere Elementary Drum
Corps
or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, their music class always puts something on. So I think they do the drums now.
It's so cool. We've gone out, Dale Sorensen Real Estate. We're sponsored by Dale Sorensen Real Estate. We do a lot of Christmas stuff for those guys, and I love going out there. The kids are wonderful. The teachers are so committed. It's such a wonderful school.
It is a great school, and we have always been so excited to be able to support them over the years, and anything that they need or want, we try to make it happen for them because, those are the kids that are our future leaders. That's where our community starts. So we want to support the ones that are going to be our next generation. Plus, we really want them to be happy with the festival because we're always looking for more volunteers to help us out.
Amen. Yep.
Yeah, and so and there was a little joke before we got on the show. We were talking earlier that the volunteers are tadpoles.
Yep.
Just getting ready. One day they'll be a full-fledged frog, but no, they're community. They're part of the community, and I think I remember growing up just in my little town. I mean, back when my town was little. In South Florida, we were a big part of wanting your local festival to be fun. Your local, whatever it was, that was your town party, with, rides and all the things. Now tell me this, and I think this is so super cool about the drive-through part of it, if you can't actually come and be able to attend.
So during COVID, we added a drive-through to the Frog Leg Festival because a lot of people weren't comfortable in crowds, and we still wanted to be able to, get our frog legs out to those that wanted it. So we have a drive-through. It's basically you enter in City Hall parking lot. There's signs for those that if you make it to Fellsmere, first of all, if you make it to Fellsmere, you can find the Frog Leg Festival because it's right in the middle of town.
Right.
It's one road in and one road out. You cannot get lost. But if you go over, there's signs for the drive-through, and you just drive through, and the Boys and Girls Club volunteers, that's who volunteers in the drive-through, they'll take your order, and then they'll run down to the kitchen and get your food and bring it out to you. So we have those that just want to come and get the food, and don't want to deal with the crowds and all that kind of stuff. But we also have people that maybe they just want to come see all the crafters and do some shopping, and then go home. So they'll come and visit, and then they'll hit the drive-through on the way out.
Oh, that's smart.
And take it home with them. So it's really cool. And every year the drive-through has gotten a little bit more popular.
Sure.
Now that people have gotten used to us having it. So it's something we just kind of came up with on a whim. And, we do it old school. So we all have walkie-talkies. So they walkie-talkie it into the kitchen. And, of course, we're like, what do you say? So, but you will get your food.
You will eventually get your food. Listen, we have to take a break. We pay for this with a couple of commercials. We'll be right back with Susan Adams from the Fellsmere Frog Leg Festival, 35th annual. See you back in a minute.
Evergreen Media is your go-to for podcasting. Business owners, boost your brand by educating clients with your own show. Just show up. We handle everything else. Get your custom video podcast on Facebook, YouTube, and more. Start today at egreenmedia.com.
The Fellsmere Frog Leg Festival is back, January 15th through the 18th. Brought to you by Millennium Cremation Service. Enjoy frog legs and gator tail, hundreds of booths with unique gifts, great live music, and a midway of carnival rides and games galore. Admission and parking are free, thanks to our community partner, Marine Bank. The Fellsmere Frog Leg Festival, January 15th through the 18th. Visit froglegfestival.com.
There's one Broadway musical critics are calling despicable, diabolical, unseemly, and, oh yes, ingenious. The New York Times calls it amongst the most inspiring musical in years. A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. Don't miss the bloody brilliant winner of the Tony Award for Best Musical and the new undisputed king of musical comedy. A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. Now playing through February 1st at the Riverside Theater. Get tickets now at the box office or riversidetheater.com.
At Evergreen Media, we know the people, the businesses, and the work needed to take your marketing to the next level. We know where locals go to shop, work, have fun.
We're here to focus on your local advertising so you can focus on your business. This is our home. This is our business. Evergreen Media.
We market, you grow.
All right, we are back with Susan Adams from the 35th Annual Frog Legs Festival in Fellsmere, Florida. Started in 1990, and it is still going strong, bigger and bigger every year. Susan, tell us a little bit about how are people going to get there when they come down 512, because you're going to get off at what exit is on 95?
It's
a 512 exit.
512 exit.
Sebastian.
I think it's 156.
Yeah, it's the Sebastian exit, and go west.
I should know that. But yes, go west on 512.
Get to Sebastian.
Under I-95, keep going west 3 miles. You'll come into the city of Fellsmere.
Right.
Again, if you make it to Fellsmere, you can find the festival because it is right in the middle of town.
That's fantastic. And with parking, and what are they going to do?
Sure. So on Saturday and Sunday, we have off-site parking at Mesa Park, and we have a shuttle, and it runs on a continuous loop to take you to the festival and back. That way you don't have to come into town and get into all the traffic. But we do have on-street parking in town, and there's a couple of city parking lots, and parking's all free. So there's some information about parking on our website. So you can find that there. But definitely, if you're coming on the weekend, I would highly suggest the off-site parking. It's the easiest way to do it.
And take the shuttle, because that's fun.
Shuttle. And the shuttle bus drivers are so nice, and they've been with us. They're actually some of the Go Line drivers, so they've been with us forever. And they can answer all your questions, and they're great ambassadors for the festival. We're lucky to partner with them.
Right. And if you guys need information, you need to go to the Frog Leg. It's just froglegfestival.com. Froglegfestival.com. Just that easy. So there is something everyone needs to know, because there's a collectible out there. Tell us about the T-shirts.
So it started, of course, with the first shirt the first year, but every year we do a different shirt. It has a different design. The Frog Leg Committee, we decide, we kind of decide what the design is, and we have a great, fantastic artist that draws it up for us. So we have people that come far and wide. Like the real reason some of them are coming is for the shirt, because you can only get the shirt at the festival.
Okay.
And then after the festival, we put whatever's left over on the website to sell. Okay. So if you want a shirt, you got to come to the festival. But everybody always asks, well, how do you tell which year the shirt is? Because we don't put the year on it.
All right.
So the secret is, if you look at the design on the back, hidden in the design, well, sometimes it's not so hidden, but hidden in the design is the same amount of frogs for whatever year it is. So this year there's 35 frogs in the design of the T-shirt. So you can count them. So there's
you
three.
Heard it here first, people.
There's 3 main frogs, and those represent
the original
three. And then, there's the rest of them are kind of hidden in the design to make whatever that year is.
I love that. Okay, guys, if for no other reason, go out, get your festival, get your T-shirt. And I like the fact the drive-through, because sometimes I don't want to stand there and eat while I'm doing something, but get your shirt, maybe listen to some music, or, check out the crafts, get your shirt, drive through, get your frog legs, get your alligator tail, and get out. I love it. It's fantastic. And listen, tell us again where the money is going, because it's so important for the community.
Sure. So the money goes straight back into the community. It supports youth recreation and our youth organizations in the North County area. It's really, we are so proud at what we have been able to do over the years with that, putting that back into the community. Yeah. It's really why we do it.
It's amazing. And everybody that goes there, I have goosebumps. I don't know if you can see it. Well, it looks like alligator skin. Maybe frog skin. I don't know. Susan Adams, thank you so much for coming on the show. We really appreciate it. I know you're super busy. This is starting to happen on Thursday. We tape this on a Tuesday, but you're going to see this all over the radio and TV and YouTube. Thank you so much for coming. You guys go out to the Fellsmere 35th Annual Frog Leg Festival this weekend. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and that starts on the 17th. Guys, go out, have a good time. Thank you for coming to the show. Remember, I want you to be safe out there. Be cool. Don't rush. Take your time. Be safe, and we'll see you here next week. Thank you again. Talk to you soon.